Out here in Denver, man.
That's on the road edition.
Teaching Chingo about poor people problems, man. I was like, man, I'm gonna get that on the Affirm. Chingo was like, what's that? I was like Afterpay.
I was like, what's that?
What's Afterpay? You see, Chingo, sometimes there's some shit you need some stuff and you can't afford it. You ain't got no credit card.
Well, hey, it sounds like I'm a great candidate for Afterpay and Affirm.
Hell yeah! I afterpaid some French fries the other day. That's how you know.
Yo,
but it is getting like that, like where you can afterpay. Like I saw someone you could afterpay those those bars, those bicycle bars, where like you get you and 12 friends. I don't know who has that.
Oh, the mobile
ones.
Yeah,
I saw one there in Corpus is offering afterpay.
What?
For that.
Oh, they must be expensive then.
Yeah, I think to rent out the whole thing, like if you're renting it out for a group. I mean, I don't know. I've never looked into it. I ain't got that many friends. I ain't got that many people I want to hang out with at one time.
Well, yo, we're out here, man. We're back. What Did He Say podcast? I know it's been a minute. It's hard to juggle all the different projects, all the different podcasts. I'm on the road. Javi's on the road. And here we are on the road together. Denver, Colorado. How was that flight, man? So you left like at midnight?
I left from Corpus at midnight because I flew out of Houston.
Yeah.
So I had to drive from Corpus to Houston because Southwest ain't offering Afterpay yet. Actually, you know what? I retract that. They are.
Are you serious?
They are. I did see. I didn't do it, but they are.
How do they go about not getting burned?
Good question. It doesn't run against your credit. Like I that part I have not figured out. It doesn't charge very much insurance either. I don't know how they get.
Oh, that's how they make their money. Yeah. They loaning it to you.
Yeah, but it's not anything like it's not like a renter center. It's not like I definitely won't, like I don't know how they get it around. They're not charging whatever the standard interest rate is. It's not like prime plus whatever or anything like that.
And yeah.
Like so I don't know how they're operating, but you can. It's on Amazon. A lot of online merchants are offering it. Like I said, I bought I use it for shit that like I don't need, but I want. But I'm not feeling like dropping like a couple $100 on right now. You know?
Break it up.
Yeah, right.
So you don't like if something costs $300, how much does it end up costing you? Like $400?
No, like not even that. Like I said, if it's $300, it might cost you $320.
So they're gambling their $300 to make $20. Mm-hmm. Wow, they must have nothing but honest clients. Yeah. No, you good, brother. What's up, man? We got
welcome to the show.
Got Ron in the building. He's gonna tell us about his favorite music and his favorite genres. So we're ready to know. We're ready to check in.
No, we got 2 people on there, so give me 15, 20
Cool.
minutes.
Awesome.
Sounds great.
Perfect. 20 minutes. Perfect.
We're waiting for the room.
Yeah. We were trying to front that this was part of our hotel room.
This is how nice.
But nah, man, we in the lobby, cuz we ain't even checked in yet.
Saying? They're like, y'all gonna have to wait a minute. I don't know what someone was doing in the room.
Oh yeah, they were
before
like,
we got there.
they were like it was a medical thing.
I don't know. I think maybe like some of the Colorado football players like might have rented it out. Like I don't know. Like
I was just thinking about bodily fluids because
the
way he made it
college
sound.
Football players just like they just be.
Like diarrhea on the wall?
To the window, to the wall.
to the window. To the sweat drop.
Like, we beat TCU.
Woo, diarrhea.
Skeet.
Skeet in the bucket.
Just skeet, football players just be skeeting.
I don't know where you getting this from, but hey, this is interesting information. This is news to me.
I don't know the way he sounded. He goes, we're going to sanitize the whole roof. I was like,
well, because
what happened? Did someone die in the room?
I know, I know. Because he was like, nah, it's because the type of room you got and it's handicapped and somebody from the medical thing was here and we need more time. And I'm just like, yo, what kind of room did my wife book? Yeah. He's like, it's the only of its kind in this hotel. I'm like, damn.
She used kayak.
Affirm.
She affirmed it. She didn't tell you. She afterpaid the room.
But you know what, man? I'm going to upload this as soon as we're done because Denver, we trying to spread the word of Denver, man. We got 2 shows tonight, 2 tomorrow, 1 on Sunday, 5 shows. September 15th through the 17th, if you're watching this after the fact.
To the dispensaries.
Yeah, Javi's already
got
done.
One of the bud tenders coming out to the show on
Really?
Saturday. Shout out Priscilla.
Okay.
All right, then I went next door over to Live Well. So
Hey.
what's up with Angel?
Dude, you got to do a parody.
I went to Angel. I went to Live Well twice today.
Nice.
Twice, I went. I got some of the. Hey, we're in Denver. We're in Denver.
Yeah, this is CBD.
No,
I'm kidding.
We're in Colorado. Look, like, got some of that Willie's.
Willie's Reserve.
Willie's
Can we
Reserve.
show? Can we
I don't know.
show?
We can show. It's just,
Oh, okay. Show and
just a
tell.
box, right?
A little 5-pack.
Right? Just a tin. Looks like some Altoids.
That's pretty dope, man.
Right?
Great design, great packaging.
Great packaging. Dude, I stared at this for like 30 minutes in a bathroom stall at Walmart. I was just sitting there like...
They had to call the medical team to sanitize that.
Yeah, they had to sanitize it afterwards. Right? But anyway, these were so good. After I finished my burrito at Chipotle, I walked back to that dispensary and bought 2 more packs. Cause I was like, this ain't gonna last.
Yo.
But this is 5 mini joints.
So
Like 5 little
the
half-gram
contents
joints.
are fire. Like it's good.
It's great.
It's not like.
Probably one of the best highs. The most even.
Damn, bro, I'm gonna have to buy one off of you, bro. Just a couple hits, one little joint.
Yeah. You know, we're gonna smoke it, man. We're gonna enjoy it. That's the great part I love about coming out here, where it's like legal, and it's been legal for so long. Like this is the first, right? So they really got their shit together out here. So you get really good, really pure stuff. You know, the live rosin. It's not gonna make you all paranoid. It's not gonna have all the,
You know who got some fire motivation?
Mm-hmm.
You ever smoked some New Mexico, right? You smoked some New Mexico?
Oh yeah. New Mexico stuff is gas. Yeah.
Bro, they took us to this one dispensary. I was out there doing a show with Raymond and Mario.
Yeah.
And the dispensary, they had like this little rig that looks like jewelers would use. So it's like a jar where the top is a magnifying glass with a light.
Yep.
And they're like, oh, check this out. And you're all looking. It's like, I was like, what did y'all put on there for it to be so, like, that many crystals? They're like, that's how it grows, bro. It's the genetics. Yeah. It's the breeding. And I'm like, how did y'all do this?
Yeah, man. New Mexico, a buddy of mine, I was out there doing a show, and he was telling me, because I walked into his house, and he had, like, a big cardboard box full of, like, ounces, like Ziploc bags.
Cardboard box with ounces.
Just the box was full of little baggies of like ounces of bud. And I was like, he's like, oh yeah, I grew that. Like, you grew that here? He goes, yeah. I go, how much are you allowed to grow here? Because some places it's like 6 per household. Sometimes
plants,
like
right?
4. Yeah, you can have 4 in flower per.
Doesn't it suck that
adult in the household? He goes, in New Mexico they're allowed to grow 12 per person.
I mean, just the fact that the government, you know what I'm saying, even has any say towards that. That's kind of annoying. But New Mexico's lit because they let you have 12 per person.
Per person is what he told me.
Well, that's plenty.
I didn't follow that. 12 per person.
That's plenty.
Yeah, you don't even have to go to the dispensary if you don't want to. And he goes, we were one of the few states when they legalized. Like a lot of states, they saw a price spike because, okay, it's legal now. Everyone's like, okay, now go start growing. Like, so there was kind of like a delay in the supply. The demand was greater than the supply.
Yeah.
So everything went up high. He goes, New Mexico didn't have that because they're like, hey, it's legal, and everyone had already been growing and whatever. So it's like, oh yeah, we got it.
Dude, have you heard this?
So they got great prices over there.
No, great stuff too. Have you heard this? This was news to me that allegedly, I don't even want to say what country, but there's a country who is antagonistic towards America, but supposedly, bro, that they own a bunch of dispensaries. I want to say like at least in California, to where they're basically like almost like bootlegging the weed. So it's like you walk into the dispensary, you don't know who owns it, and it's like, oh yeah, look at our selection, but it's like, it's not really. It's like they're cutting corners. Maybe they're using pesticides, or I don't know how they're growing it. But basically, like a certain percentage of marijuana that is available in, I don't know which exact. My facts are all messed up, but like a certain percentage of the stuff in the dispensaries is almost like bootleg, I guess. Like maybe poor quality. I mean, I don't recall that detail either.
Yeah, I mean, they're definitely, as the industry grows, and I'm not an expert, or anything like that. It's just I do follow it enough for my own because it is interesting that we're seeing the birth of a whole industry. Like this went from in our adulthood went from black market to like this is a viable
I thought you were
business
finna say white market.
to go into. You know, or like it was all underground, and before, you know, yeah, you didn't know where that shit was growing or what they sprayed it with.
Yeah,
or,
before, yeah.
Either, you know.
Yeah, true.
But if you know anything from, you know, as the industry grows, are there going to be companies that don't operate as ethically?
Yeah,
As
compliance.
others? Yeah, because greed's a motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know, and people are gonna cut corners
Profits.
and try to increase the profit margins. That's why I prefer to shop at. Well, yes, and I'm not saying that cookies is a bad brand. I'm just using it as an example. There's gonna be name brands that come out of this. Cookies is already one of them. There's gonna be a Coca-Cola of marijuana.
Straighten out your mic so I can really hear you.
There's gonna be a Coca-Cola of marijuana.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a Pepsi. There's gonna be a Walmart. You know what I'm saying? Just like with anything else, I prefer to go small. There's still gonna be boutique growers, right? Where like, oh, I can actually. Oh, not only are you the one selling it to me, you're the one that grew it.
Yeah.
Like, you're the grower.
Yeah, like craft.
Too, like like some craft bud. You know, is what did you mean? And the idea of homegrown, right? Grow your own, and then which is really the only. It's just like with your food, it's the only way to know truly what you're getting. Otherwise, you're just trusting a label. You know, so it really, you know, like Chris Farley said in Tommy Boy, I can take a crap in a box and mark it guaranteed for you. But the guarantee is only as good as the person writing the guarantee.
Fact. Right? Hey, question, bro. So you're doing San Antonio with us?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Confirmed.
So extra confirmed. In case this setup like works and like you guys, all the listeners, if the audio's good and the visual's decent and y'all want to see more what did he said, then we'll definitely, every time we're on the road, we'll be able to knock out. And then I'm going to try to persuade my wife so I could be like, babe, I got to go to Corpus for a weekend because I got to go do some jiu-jitsu in Cal Allen.
There you go.
And me and Javi got shows to record.
Barra.
Yeah, the Gracie Baja. You gotta say Baja for some reason.
Baja?
Yeah, the Brazilians.
They
the R's are like
really?
H's.
I
yeah,
know that. You see,
like when you see like Royce and Rickson, it's Hoyce, Hickson.
I was about to go disrespect the wrong people. Mispronouncing their shit.
Yo, but shout out to them. Shout out to them, bro. Yeah. Like that is they got a real good thing going on over there. I follow them on Instagram and everything. But yeah, or even what's the halfway point between Houston and
That'd
Corpus?
be Victoria.
Okay, I got people in Victoria too. There's a good Thai spot out there. Shout out to my boy Joey Sandoval. Good beef jerky.
And they got Grandies.
Oh, they got a Grandies out there?
They got a Grandies.
Yo,
one of the last Grandies I know.
Where I grew up in my neighborhood, there was a Grandies like walking distance. Yeah. So, and of course, I mean, you're always down to come to Houston, but let's keep it going. Let's not fall off. Just life is crazy, and it doesn't sound like a lot when you're juggling like a few podcasts. It doesn't sound like a lot, but it's like, oh my God, I still have 3 RPTs due.
Right.
Or like, like for example, bro, we were doing my wife and I were doing Cafecito Time live, which is literally a live from our house. No. We were just trying to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Oh, that's right.
Well, we chopped it down to like, all right, bro, we're just doing Tuesdays for now until we just really promote that one day, market that one day, do our best on that one day. And when the demand hits to where it's like, yo, people want coffee mugs, people want like you're actually selling some more coffee off of this. All right, bet. Maybe we'll add a second day, but anyway, that's just my inside baseball. Like, it doesn't sound like a lot, like all these little things. Like, oh, I like those dumb voiceovers you do. It's like, yo, we have to like make a day. Or it's like
that was a whole afternoon.
Or like, what's up with those Tío Juve things? It's like, yo, we literally lock in for a chunk of time, and it's like. And then sometimes it's funny because Juan is like, all right, I can't have you do Mamado the same day you do Juve because the voices, and like if you do Canelo, the characters start to really, you just cramming and your brain is like,
I mean, this isn't like complaining or whatever. It's just the realization that comedy is a full-time job, right? If you want to be your best on stage as a comedian, you should be writing every day. Do we do it? No, because guess what? You also got to be a content creator. which means you got to do a podcast, you got to do skits, you got to make TikToks. And
You got shows, you got to promote.
And reels, you got to put out clips from the shows that you just did, and then for me, on top of that, I still got to have a day job, right? And then we're both active fathers. We're not passive parents.
Yeah.
Which is just like, oh, okay, Daddy's going to work all day. Oh, they're asleep already. Okay, well, I'm gonna go poke my head in. Like, no, we're in there. We're in the trenches. I know.
I'm bath time. We're there. My wife and I.
Bath time.
Dinner time.
I'm doing the pigtails. I'm doing the
chongo, side
braids.
chongo.
I just learned how to do a first bun that wasn't a messy bun.
Nice.
My daughter was all like proud of me.
You did a neat bun.
Yeah, she goes, "You did a neat bun."
A neat bun. Dude, Sunny, the 2-year-old, she started going to pre-K, bro. Yeah. The 2-year-old. So now it's like, all right, don't forget, I gotta run, drop off Penny. Make sure this is her outfit. Like, get Sunny ready. Mm-hmm. I left her snack. Don't forget the to-go teta and then her sleeping bag and this and it's just like, oh shit. And the sitter comes in at this time, and you gotta do this and da da da.
Yeah, so I think we, and I think the audience does.
Yeah, they got stuff too.
We need to allow ourselves a little grace. Like when you add all that, okay, like we started and stopped a couple times, and it's okay, especially when time is your most valuable resource. You only got so many hours in the day, so you gotta try to spend it wisely. And sometimes, like now we're on the road, so this is be great. We can do another one tonight. We can do another one tomorrow. And kind of load up.
And I'm a live stream with the captains of the TIA, the agents.
Yeah, especially I hit some of these Willie's reserves. I mean, we can.
Oh yeah.
We can do a few different
Shit,
episodes.
I'm down. We're gonna hit the Willies. I'm super down. So yo, man, you got any tour dates? Also, remind them about your special that's out.
Yeah, the special's out, man. People are still watching it. My favorite part about that is the people that have told me they watched it multiple times and still watch it. They're like, we're gonna go home and pull it up. The people that come out to the shows after the special. My favorite thing to hear from them is like, oh, you didn't do any of the jokes from the special, or you only did one or two, or you did one but you did it different. I love hearing that. Keep telling me that.
Yeah, dude.
If that ever stops being the case, feel free to let me know.
Yeah. Somebody let me know. I think last year in Denver, they were like, man, Chingo, even Javi brought new stuff. You could have had more new stuff. But no, this year's different. Yeah. I got a lot of new stuff this year.
You do.
And that's one thing about Javi, bro, and that's another reason, like, not only, like, are we friends and, like, the hang is cool and you're helpful and you just, like, rock the stage and you set the bar and you push me, you inspire me, but also, like, the fact that, like, as an independent contractor, like, yo, if you get Javi, like, of course, like, Bryson, people like that, like, if you get Javi, bro, he's not gonna, like, feature for you with some stale recycled stuff from years ago, like, so it's okay if Javi's always in Denver, you know what I'm saying, or why you always got Javi in San Antonio and so forth.
Yeah, and because people ask, and that's great, because I love when the fans ask. Like, Denver people are hitting me up in the summer, hey, are you coming this year? Pretty sure, I always tell them, usually yes, that, even though, you and Sol told me, like, oh, San Antonio is always, I don't never like to assume anything. Yeah. So, like, I had people for San Antonio, hey, are you coming this year? And in fact, I am coming back to Denver in 2 weeks.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
I'm gonna be headlining my first ever comedy festival. Nice. Here in Colorado. It's gonna be in Denver and Longmont and Greeley. It's three nights.
Right.
I'm co-headlining. Well, not co-headlining, because we're each headlining our own shows. Mark Christopher Lawrence, who he was on that show, TV show Chuck, and I think he played like a security guard or something on there. He's headlining. It's supposed to be Colorado's only bilingual comedy festival. So they're gonna have there's some comics from What Is that are coming in
bilingual
that are on the festival participants, right? So comedy festivals, there's the comics that submit. You maybe pay a small fee. You submit. You watch your video, and then if you get selected, now you're a selected performer, right? And so you get to do different showcases, or you get to open up for, and then there's booked performers, headliner. This is the first time that I've been booked to headline a comedy festival.
Hell
so
yeah.
I'm excited about it. About that. That came off the heels of the special. So again, thank you to everyone that.
That's awesome, bro. It
watched it.
always works out where like you and I be doing Austin or something. It's like, oh, I just did Bastrop the night before, or
Yeah, I'm starting to. I mean, I've been headlining Texas for a while. This will be only the second time that I've headlined out of Texas. The first time being Colorado, also. So Denver's definitely a special market for me. I like being out here. I like performing out here.
well, well, they love you, man. Keep accumulating fans, keep growing that fan base, and at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. Because sometimes people in this game, they literally say this verbatim, like, if I just get the right eyeballs on me and get the right manager, then if I just move to that city, like if I just go be a part of the Portland scene or whatever, like just pick a place, Chicago, the Atlanta scene, Chicago, whatever, like. It's like, nah, bro, you got to just accumulate fans and earn them.
And I guess that's where I differ with a lot of comics. For them, the right eyeballs is industry, a producer, or whatever,
an agent.
Whatever. I've been in front of some of those eyeballs already, and for whatever reason, that never worked out. For me now, the shift, especially in the last, I would say, maybe 3-4 years, has been like what you said. Y'all are the right eyeballs.
Yeah, exactly.
Because y'all are the ones that are gonna buy tickets. Y'all are the ones that are gonna come to the show. Y'all are the ones that are gonna buy the merch.
And that's what
listen
makes
to the podcast.
And that's what makes the managers and the agents salivate. Because they're just like, oh, this he's got a buzz, he's got a following.
Oh, yeah, then they'll care.
Then they want, because now they know there's a pie there for them to get a slice.
Right.
That's why, like, I'm assuming that the agents and the managers and those gatekeepers, they're probably just online, or they're asking their kids, hey, you follow any comics on TikTok? Or like, all right, we have a meeting. You get on YouTube. You get on Facebook. And y'all bring some names.
Right.
Yeah.
They
They want somebody that's built up already. That's how it is in the music business. It has been.
Yeah, they want you to come already.
There's no like development. This ain't no Clive Davis shit. Like, I'm gonna go to the projects and see this Whitney Houston girl and see her voice.
Yeah.
See if I believe in her.
The one thing they are good is like, as far as like the agencies are, if they're an agency that does have, it seems like that has bigger names, they will put you with a bigger, hey, go open up for this guy. Oh, you're doing comedy clubs, go open up for this guy that does theaters.
Or they might pull some strings for you or something.
Right.
But still, like, my point is, to get in the door, they're going to look at your Instagram
but you already
numbers.
have to be there,
Yeah, how much engagement. Like, you got to have a little something.
Right. They ain't going to find you with 200 followers.
I mean, like, for example.
And see your talent.
For example, Kim Flores out of Chicago.
Yeah.
I think he said the first time he ever attended a comedy show was me, I think Jerry, and like Sepulveda were at the Improv in Chicago. And he's like, dude, that was my first time attending. He's like, yo, I wanted to do that. Next thing you know, he's like hosting or guest spot in like Chicago at Zany's. And next thing you know, I mean, he's just building up his repertoire, his skills, and his fan base, and his numbers, and his audience. And
There's a couple guys hitting in Chicago.
Abi Sanchez, Ruben Ramirez. I work with him, right?
Yeah. I saw that he hosted for you.
Yeah, he's doing his thing. But real quick, though, about Ken, like, he put in that work, got the ball rolling. So now, of course, it makes sense that he's working with Fluffy's manager. You know what I mean? So it's like, you still got to earn your keep so that Fluffy's manager is going to, like, put you on the roster. And then from there, you still probably got to earn your shit. Like, you still got to be responsible, easy to work with, funny, good with the fans, putting in all your work so that they can sit back and do what they do and do their part.
Right.
So, Industry 101.
You know what I'm saying?
I want to do a masterclass, man, a marketing masterclass.
You definitely
I want
should,
to.
man.
Because I've learned so much just in the past year where I'm like, oh, fuck, dude. Like, I got to rewrite that whole chapter. So we shall see. I don't know.
The game changes, man.
I wouldn't mind.
It evolves if anything else doesn't change.
Definitely
Definitely
evolves.
evolves.
Yeah. So, not for everybody.
Not for Javi Luna, not for everybody, because it's not, man.
It's
That's
not.
the one thing I learned about account. I think early on I was trying to, when I would get a chance to, hey, send us a tape or whatever, and it would, come back with the notes. A lot of people wanted to see me as a watered down version of myself. Oh, you really shouldn't cuss as much, but I do cuss. That's how I talk. That's my natural way of talking. I'm not up there like cussing any more than I normally do. I'm not a squeaky clean, person, because
you're conscious of the cuss words,
right? But because I have had have a baby face or whatever, like, oh, you should, nothing against Fluffy, but I think a lot of people, I had people from Fluffy's team too be like, oh, you could be like him. It's like, but I'm not trying to be like him.
Yeah.
I'm not him. Nothing against what he's done, right? Obviously, tremendously.
They're like, you don't like Hawaiian shirts, bro?
Right? And it's not that I don't want his success, but I want his success being me, not being,
keeping it real.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Yeah.
So that was kind of where the not for everybody
came from.
Like, I get it. Some people don't want to hear this language or don't want to hear me talk about the things. Don't want to hear me talk about sex. Some like, oh, they don't want to hear a fat guy talk about sex. Well,
it's fun.
Fat people have sex.
Hey,
fat sex happens.
Sometimes more than skinny people.
You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes way more than skinny people.
Yeah, I ain't saying it's pretty, but it happens.
It's a thing.
So,
it goes down.
Sometimes when I'm getting down, I pretend I'm somebody else. It's just the way it goes.
Oh my God. Yes, we're ready.
Yeah, we good? Sanitized?
Yeah.
All right.
Good to go.
Hey, we're
All right,
gonna
y'all.
check in, get ready for the show.
This concludes this episode of What Did He Said podcast. Expect so much more. Like, subscribe, hit the comments, let us know what you think. Hit the bell, follow Javi Luna across all platforms. And we got 2 shows tonight, so we're going to go get ready. And it's going to be unedited, just like this.